nothing short of chaos. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We're getting right into the story. IEM Dallas is here, and with 6 teams vying for the title, let's find out who they are and how they got here. Monte, FlyQuest, M80, and Complexity entered with the highest expectations, only to bow out in the first 2 matches. M80 themselves mentioned that they're going to forget the event as they didn't clinch a single game. Monte joining the 0-3 club. Unfortunately, this proves that their international roster might have a few tweaks needing to be made before their next event at RES European Masters, which is a Blast Premier qualifier. FlyQuest, not much better, unfortunately, as they were promptly swept out of the tournament 0-3 as well. However, they were close to besting big, though failed to convert on their only overtime game. Complexity is where the real shocker unfolded, as they failed to beat Team Liquid and lost to Mouz to be kicked out of Dallas, putting up only 1 game won in the entire tournament. This being a big deal for the NA org, as rumors are swirling that Halzuk is either departing roster or being extended. Honestly, I hope it's the latter and not the departing, but time will tell on that one. Virtus Pro entered the tournament with a lot to prove. Electronic, James, Flint, and crew were facing big for elimination early in the tournament as well. They struggled first map versus the German org, then they beat them bad in map 2 and showed they had a lot of momentum. That lasted for about 5 seconds as Big demoed them 13-5 on Dust 2 and forced an early exit for Virtus. It was hyper unexpected as they still have a great roster. How could this get any worse for them? VP fired the coach hours after the match? Son of a... Falcons needing to put up better results, they faced Liquid for the right to stay in the tourney. Although they bested them 13-6 on Nuke, Falcons lost all the momentum when Twists went God mode and knocked them out of the tourney, leaving fans asking, what do we have to do to go on a deep run? Honestly, even I'm unsure. Though there's one bright spot for this team. That Dupree signing, worth every single penny so far. He's the bright light on this team stuck in the dark. Mouz, the #1 team in the world and already staring elimination in the face. Facing Stewie 2K's G2, they should easily win this match. Nope! Losing 2-1 facing Monte and crew, G2 get the last laugh and show Mouz an early exit. One that no one saw coming. They were heavy favorites to win this, and though word around the scene is they took a break from CS and entered the event cold, I'm not sure. But whether it's true or not, I had a lot of high hopes on this team. But for an early exit, I gotta say, I'm disappointed, Mouz. Navi! When JL has a 0.87 rating all tournament long, that's the sign that something has gone horribly wrong. Since Copenhagen, where he won major MVP, he's only gotten worse, as the entire team has lacked results since their unbelievable run. Heck, some are calling Navi flukes for their big win, which doesn't help, as even I'm starting to think that they're no longer a top 5 team. I don't know on this one, except I thought they'd go further than this. With Liquid, Heroic, Big, and G2 now on the outside looking in, only 2 teams can stay while the other 2 go home. Big having a massive underdog story, they went into their game with a Deegsterless Heroic with plenty of momentum, and that crashed and burned on sight. 13-7 on Ancient, 13-4 on Nuke, Big are swept away heading home. However, it's important to say that this team is now on the up and up after great showings out of JDC, Crimbo, and Tabson in Dallas. I hope that they can get things together for a good second half of 2024. G2 and Liquid facing off for the last spot in the playoffs. Winning you're in, losing you're going home. Liquid came back on Dust 2, winning 6 straight rounds to win 13-11. Twist has been having a crazy tournament, and now they head into Inferno, where G2 run up a perfect CT side? No, really, Liquid. How do you lose an 8-4 lead and not get a single round after? It's okay. It's okay. We go to Nuke. Down to the wire, Stewie 2K of all players opens one of the final rounds with a crazy 2K AK spray and clinches the round. Liquid now desperate, down 11-12. They couldn't get it together as G2, with Stewie 2K filling in, make it to the playoffs. This fucking what could be the end of the line for Cadian, or even more. Liquid are now surrounded with question marks on what's next. And G2, wow, what a story. The only NA player going into the playoffs at Dallas is a fill-in for Hooksy. I wish I was there to see him in person and cheer my heart out. Go Stewie, go G2. So now, here's the teams that have made it to the playoffs. Faze, Spirit, Vitality, G2, Heroic, and is this a typo? 9Z have clinched semifinals. Yeah, the South American team has shocked the world, besting Mouz in round 1, Liquid in round 2, and shocking Vitality in overtime 2-0 to have a first round bye in the tournament. With Martinez now solidifying himself as a top 10 player, and if you disagree on this one, you're the wrong one here, 9Z is one of the best SA teams. Heck, at this point, make them a tier 1 team. That's how good they are. And with FaZe facing G2 when they're moving to 9Z tomorrow, that's going to be one heck of a good game. And Heroic and Vitality facing each other as the first game of the day tomorrow. Winner of that moves on to Team Spirit. So tell me who you got in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, click the video on the left, and if you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing. It's free, and it helps out the channel an absolute ton. I'll catch y'all soon. Have an epic day. I'm out. Peace.